So here is what happened. The day she died, she told me, I used to do prayers 1 hour, 1.5 hours. At 3:30 I used to go. And I used to, because that's supposed to be
The Brahmurat.
So I used to go at 3:30. And I used to do prayers for her. Then she told me, stop doing these prayers, you're holding me. Just read me the text.
So you connected to her soul, and her soul talked
Now
to you.
there's no, she's not talking to me in words like I'm talking
Right.
to you. These are mental stimuluses, which you can say it's rubbish. It can be. You can take a logical position. Oh, this is your own creation of the mind. Yes, it can be a creation of the mind. But to me, it was not a creation of my mind, because then she said, stop doing all these prayers for me. Just read the text. So I stopped doing the prayers for her. So the day she died, that morning I was reading the text, and she says, I've left the body. And my father's come to take me. Now this is bizarre, okay? This is thought. It's a thought process. There's no hocus pocus. There's no,
Before it was announced, the soul told you that it has left the body.
It's told me, now this is communication, mental thought. It could be very well my own creation, but what happens next is not my creation. So I came out, we had a whole ICU created for her. We had doctors, so I told Lukesh, who was attending to her totally, I said, Lukesh, she's left the body. While I'm saying this, she starts defecating and clearing her body. She went on for 1 hour.
My God.
Okay. Next thing happens, her body starts swelling. Okay. So now I could feel the elements moving. First 1 day before, she lost her appetite. So the fire element had left.
Okay.
The earth element started clearing itself. Now this is process of death. I'm seeing this process happening. And her body inflamed. Her oxygen started collapsing. Okay. So that's the prana is going to go. Vayu is going to go. Okay. So she says this to me, and within 12 hours she's no more. So, okay, you can say this is hocus pocus, but it's not hocus pocus. Why did she have to die that day? She could have died 3 days later. Okay. So 18th of April was a very sacred time. Anyway, so next we prepared for the body. I told everybody, no crying. We have to let the soul go now. I read the chapter. I read her a chapter, which is very beautiful part of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, where it calls the Buddhas, the 10 directions, and it addresses, and it says, help journey the spirit into she's leaving this world and the light has set onto her. Now she's moving forward, and at that stage she needs help. She has no friends, she has no relatives, nobody. So you need to assist her in the onward journey. So that's how you send the soul out. So I started reading, and I read her I've done the complete scripture for her. So the death is no big deal, and we should not be afraid of it. I'm very clear. When my time comes, I know my time will come. I'm not going to run to a doctor. Okay, I'm not going to run, save me. I'm going to go on a fast unto death, and I'll let my soul leave the body. Because death is a natural thing. It's going to come to me. Why do I need to? Should we not save life? Yes, we should save life. But at what stage? If a person, just to save, what did we do? We took her to the hospital on 21st of March. We put her onto a ventilator. They did a tracheostomy, they cut her throat, they put a tube in. What did we do with her? We tormented the doctors, the medical, everything. What did we do with her? We should have let her go on the 21st. But we tormented the body till the soul left. So I will give up my body. I'm very sure about it.
Willingly.
Willingly. That is my time. How does it matter if I live 1 month more? So what? Why are we clinging on to this body? Why we want this thing? मेरे को जीना है. अरे, take a new body, take a new birth.
What do you have to say for the people who believe that मेरे को अपने बच्चे के लिए, अपनी wife के लिए, अपने business के लिए जीना है? How will they not, leave the soul?
Yes, that is very rare. Everybody wants to live for himself. He's hanging on. मेरा बच्चा नहीं है, वो एक आत्मा है, who journeyed in my life as my child. My wife is a spirit. We journey together, and it's time to part.
So this is a continuation of past relationships. It is just going to change.
And it might be goes in the next one. Might be doesn't go.
So the Saat Janam, Saat Feras is a hoax?
Yeah. I don't. So I don't want you to. Okay, the Pandit will tell you do this, do that. ये धागा पहनो, वो धागा पहनो, वो सोमवार पे ये करो. I don't do that. Okay. So what do I believe?
Exactly.
Is there a God? Are there gurus? Are there teachers? How do we know what's right?
Exactly.
This is a big question.
Exactly.
कि आपको ये कैसे पता चलेगा ये मेरा मार्ग है? Okay, so I need you to understand, all of us, the worst criminal and the biggest saint has the same material inside him. A saint is the same material that a criminal is. What makes the difference? This is karma. He chooses not being judgmental, but he chooses a particular life which is debased, which is tamasic. It's out of his choice, and he will reap the fruit for it. Nobody else is going to do it. He will do it.
This is true.
And the saint will reap his fruit. Okay. So now a criminal has the potential to being a saint.
But it is his choice.
And the saint has the potential to be a criminal. And this is a magic which happens in everybody's life. Universal, you can ask 10 on 10 this would have happened to them unless a person is very evil.